Sometimes I just gaze into the page, mind blocked with bullshit, I can't stimulate my brain. I turn on the news and it's the same old thing. Police brutality, your bodies burned and build in flames. Shoot, stab, kill, another daughter got slain. Or a son of a mother who's now going insane. Alcohol for breakfast, lunch is cocaine. Sometimes I wonder why are we living this way.
Late at night we drift alone. Still I hear you calling me.
This is a Sinima production.
Sometimes I sit back and then I'm thinking of why we on this earth, to live on it, why we're born to die. Do we recycle the living? Times of war and crime, this life was a religion. Sometimes I wonder if cheating is really wrong. Then why is it 9 women to every man up in this world? Could it be a test just to see if we're faithful? Or is it a cruel joke from a being that made us? Sometimes I wish that the tsunami never hit, 9/11 never happened, Katrina oddly missed. Sometimes it's an understatement, cause all of the time I pray to God to rewind and get back them lives. Sometimes I even wonder if there's a God. Maybe it's odd to feel like that and maybe it's wrong. Then I snap back to myself and write it in the song. I am life in the form of a writing that's a poem. Come on.
Late at night we drift alone.
Sometimes I feel strange like the flame dissolved, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call.
Still I hear you calling me.
Sometimes I feel strange like the flame dissolved, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call. I was wild as a youngin', I never played it safe. Had brushes with thugs and almost caught a razor to the face. Even though some of my dudes that I don't speak to now would tell you I was there when the beef was around. I can hear him now saying Advo would give his last buck. He always helped me out when I was in the jam. Yup, we burning out our resources in the deepest shit, is we get it from the same countries that we beefing with. Why we trying to explore all these other planets when we ain't fixed what's damaged on the land yet? I used to analyze the Bible to think of survival and fantasize of an island where no one arrived yet. A place where I can move and live life very long. A place to raise kids with a wife and a nice home. Then I snap back to reality and write it in the song. I am life in the form of a writing that's a poem. Come on.
Late at night we drift alone.
Sometimes I feel strange like the flame dissolved, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call.
Still I hear you calling me.
Sometimes I feel strange like the flame dissolved, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call. Sometimes I blow a fuse and then out comes the temper. Then I go cool when I start to remember. Whatever, I ain't gonna bring it up and think of stuff. Let me change the subject for the public and go switch it up. I always been the guy to stand up for what he believes in. They don't call me the advocate for no reason. Snap back to reality and write it in the song. I am life in the form of a writing that's a poem. Come on.
Late at night we drift alone.
Sometimes I feel strange like the flame dissolved, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call.
Still I hear you calling me.
Sometimes I feel strange like the flame dissolved, and in the back of my mind I hear my conscience call.